Rev it up for Pepperoni Brothers 2013. Get that choke off. There's the Bonneville Bee that my wife Liz painted. Here we go, off to the canceled Bonneville Salt Flats races, leaving the Talmadge post office with no pepperoni from Casa Italiana. Here's what's left of Lake Mendocino after not much rain this winter. It's usually much fuller than this, but I've seen it worse. Our first stop, talking with some of the locals interested in what we are up to, making some pepperoni sandwiches for lunch. And into the Nevada desert. The old town of Toulon, somewhere near the Pumpernickel Valley. Still lots of Nevada to cross. Here we are out on the boat ramp, looking a whole lot like a boat ramp with all the water. A lot of people showed up anyway that didn't know the races were canceled. There were people from all over the world there. We talked to people from Belgium and Germany and Japan and all over the U.S. that had stopped by hoping to see something. This is my nephew Bay and his wife Liz and their dog Reload. Floating mountains really floating. That's the USFRA hoping to sell some hats and t-shirts to the folks dropping by. They were really disappointed. This is only the second time they've ever had to cancel the race. Normally you could just reschedule it. That's Intrepid Potash that mines all the salt off the flats. Some of our local rocks. Talking to some folks from Belgium. We had the only race vehicle there on the boat ramp, so we attracted a lot of attention. It was fun talking to people, showing them the bike and how you ride it and all of that. Here you go. A lot of people ask about the numbers on the back of the bike. The 750 is the displacement. It's a 750cc machine. It has an MPS on it for modified, partially streamlined, and is also defined as a pushrod engine running on gasoline. But we were hoping to change that G to an F and run in the fuel class as well, but no such luck. Jay's famous World Jacket. This is Pilot Peak. We were looking for the Pilot Peak ghost town and went all kinds of places where it wasn't, but we finally found out where it was. It's not open for the public yet, but when it is, it'll be one of the very few attractions available around Wendover when you can't race. little hat party inside Bay's trailer and outside. Every year we borrow Evan Wilcox's trailer and we do something to it just to show him how much we appreciate using it. This year it got its lime green fluorescent paint job just to doll it up a bit. These folks can walk and dance on water. Wendover at night from the Montego Bay. More water on the salt. Here's the ghost town leaving town at 75 miles an hour. This little building, according to a local Native American, has a green switch in it that'll shut off all the lights in town if you touch it. That's the interpretive center that's never open. This is a detour along Highway 80, which follows the old pioneer trails that normally we go through this tunnel, and we went around following the wagon trail around to the outside. It was a great little detour. Amazing rocks. Here's the back of the tunnel. And you have to stop at Steve's Ice Cream in Fernley to celebrate the victory, or lack thereof. You just have to stop. And there's the Riverside Inn in Calusa, which is a great little place to stay if you find yourself anywhere near there. They were really nice to us. And we will see you next year.